And hello there. Welcome again. Here right next to and my channel about absolutely nothing. Well, that's probably not right. It's about Honkai Star Rail, or at least this stream right now. Because, to be honest, I have nothing else to do, and it's a new week, and we have a refresh for Apocalyptic Shadow, so I thought, well, why not do that, right?
Mr. Spark.
I could... let me just mute this and edit a few things. I could do some runs on Apocalyptic Shadow to test more some of my newer units, I guess. Well, I obviously kind of have to use the newer units because of the fucking power creep. It's insane, guys. And I just recently heard some new leaks that the power creep is gonna get even worse, because it's not only just they increase the HP of the enemy, now they even increase their attack. So, you know, there was actually a funny joke about it. So now the enemy can zero cycle us. And I'm afraid that actually might be the fucking case. I'm really worried about how the endgame stuff is gonna develop in Honkai Star Rail. I genuinely think if they really wanted some like a hard endgame content for like players who like min-max and everything, they really should put it for some like some additional rewards for that like that are not necessarily jade locked. Because who needs jades? Those who don't really spend that much. Obviously, you want people to spend on your game because, you know, you want to have some income from your game. But here's the thing. The people who are spending on the game, they will keep spending on it anyway. The incentive, like, you want to build some nice incentive for players who don't spend as much. For like when there is like something nice added to the game and they just know, oh, I want this and this also, but I can't afford it. Well, I guess I'll make the exceptions and purchase some additional stuff with my real money. And well, I guess that's not the thought process. But hey, I'm not working in marketing. I might be saying shite, but I'm a consumer, and as a consumer, I kind of know what I want. And hey, I am spending on this game probably unnecessary amount of money. I really shouldn't be spending on this game as much as I am. I don't really need all the characters, it's just that I want them. But like, the thing they're doing, it's off-putting. I think it's like, even like when people who spend their money and they have difficulty completing the endgame stuff after they spend their hard-earned money, I think it's even putting them off. They're like, so it's not enough that I spend over 300 euros to get my team where it's supposed to be to still have a hard time completing the endgame stuff, then I guess I'm gonna be spending the money, so I'm gonna eat shit anyway. Yeah. Now it's I probably really shouldn't talk about this. Let's stick to something more positive, which is, I don't really know what. Let's go on. This is that. And that should be it. Honkai Star Rail. There we go. Save, and we should be good to play. So I'm gonna just turn this off. And yeah, not much has changed from last time, which was what, last week? Or was it like on the day that the Casters was released? I don't remember when I played. Could have probably just easily checked by checking my YouTube channel, but doesn't really matter, does it? So far, the anniversary. I'm also trying to look how the anniversary is going. I will say I did enjoy the where is it? Where is the Star Rail World minigame? I had a good time with it, but I completed in 3 days, which I guess is not necessarily bad. But I guess maybe the rewards should have been more plentiful. I felt like for an anniversary event it should have probably given you a little bit more. It's not bad, I'm not complaining, totally. But I guess I'll play at some point to max out all the characters I have in there. But at this moment when I complete all the goals, I don't really have to play it. So that's that. Obviously there is this new event which I will try when I get far enough in the story. Yeah, I was supposed, well, at least me and my friend were planning on playing today, but apparently for her today didn't ended up being the best day to do so. Some complications appeared. So we're not playing, and that's probably the reason why I'm streaming today, because I really didn't have any other plans today. And yeah, tomorrow I'll complete the improved Gift of Odyssey, basically. I really like this picture, by the way. I like we are here with the Stellaron Hunters. Man, I miss Stellaron Hunters. I really want them to show up again in the story. Yeah, we have these super deals and that kind of stuff. Refresh of the top up, which obviously kind of glad that happened. And Astro Annual Trailblazer report. Yeah, that's basically gonna be a report how you fared after the year. I assume not really anything special. Star Award, yeah, these, sure, whatever. And also, I believe I can check it from the store. Oh yeah, this stuff. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this. I guess it's a nice reward for spenders. But again, it's yeah, we are giving rewards to those who are giving like tossing our way tons of money, and I don't know. I'm not sure what to think of this. But hey, it's an anniversary, so they decided to do a bunch of weird stuff, whatever. Okay, let's jump straight into the Apocalyptic Shadow, I guess. So, there we go, teleport. Proceed to challenge. So we're facing the fucking swarm and this guy. Oh, the warlord's gonna be annoying. So who are we dealing with? Boss Mirage after the weakness. Okay, whatever. Decrease damage taken by Boss Mirage after weakness is broken. Boss. Okay, when ally defeats the enemy wolf trooper gain blood surge, a character entering going solo and their summon unit will be enhanced based on blood surge stacks. Interesting. All enemies take more Memus Price skill damage and 50 more skill damage. Hold on. So, okay, obviously this challenge are more focused on the remembrance characters. Thankfully we have all of them. But I wonder, I actually think for the first lineup, there is Not really good incentives on put. I guess on the second node we're gonna put Castorus, but on the first node, maybe Mighty would not be bad. I'm thinking Herta more. Let's think about this. But hey, I played Herta a bunch of times, so maybe I could finally give a proper try to Mighty. Even though, like, giving the try to Mighty basically means I'm just gonna sit there and watch him attack. But I don't mind. I don't know. Let's give it a try. Where is Tribi? Yeah, Tribi was a really good good choice on my part. I wanted to skip her, but then I went, look, she's a harmony character. She's gonna be fucking broken. And yeah, she is quite important for the current characters. While any character following path of erudition is in the team. That's not the one we want. After an ally, a character following path of is in the team. Increase all. Oh, maybe I should go Herta, because that actually would be good. After an ally target consumes their own HP, increase their. Oh, never mind. We have this. We have this for Mighty. And here we're gonna put Castorus. Which, by the way, hold on, I need to go to character details, and I probably want to also put there good old. But I want to switch him to Remembrance, obviously. So let's see. So we're gonna place Castorus, then you, Runmei, Runmei. Yeah, well, I kind of have to. There we go. And we're gonna give them... okay, when I... yeah, I guess this one's gonna be the best one for this. Alright. Let's jump into it. Proceed to challenge.
Trouble ahead.
Restore, enhance, support, and kaboom and kaboom.
Don't get complacent.
Don't get complacent. Please don't get complacent. Great.
I am struck. This mortal.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Dying soul. Now accept your punishment. Burn it all.
Is it coming? I feel that flame.
Okay.
Sophie, you chose the wrong enemy.
I chose the wrong enemy. Did you hear that?
Bloom. I can't die. But eternal step. Dead return.
The dead returns.
Trinity is before me.
Burn it all. Conquer all men. Dying soul. Now accept your punishment.
It's coming. I feel that flame.
Away we go. go.
Seek and you shall receive. And doubt farewell.
Burn it up.
Okay, second stage. Oh shit, that's not good.
Receive divinity.
I need to heal you.
Bloom. I can't. Dying soul. Now accept your punishment. Eternal state. Dead return. Repay.
Is it coming? I feel that flame. Let me go!
Conquer all land.
Serenity is before me.
Burn it all.
This mortal will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Dying soul. Now accept your punishment. Fury upon you.
Okay, there we go, and that should be it. Let's go kill that man. Just kill him. There we go. So, stage 1. I'm not really sure I want to use Mighty here, because the thing is... I will see. I think on the second I will probably use Verta. So, let's see here. Enhance... Impair...
Emerge from your cocoon. Resistance is unity. May death protect us!
Maybe unnecessary to do that.
Root here. Please cherish as you wish.
Nice second, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Every petal. All will be swept away by the wind.
Shape that string on the block. Meet your doom.
Okay.
Embrace a new life. Return to dust.
Not sure I chosen the right character, but I chosen it anyway.
May death protect us. Root here. As you wish.
Aha. Noob! Mr. Noob!
Embrace a new life. Life is not so far. Darkness with me.
It ain't over.
Mimi! There's more to life.
There we go.
Return to dust. Mimi, Mimi.
let's see ya. How's this taste?
Existence is unity.
Let's use all of it because it's a last turn of him anyway.
May death protect us.
There we go.
Fight me to the death.
Okay, I guess I will.
Root here. That hurts a bit. Please chair as you wish. Embrace a new life. Darkness with me.
There we go, and boom. That guy's gonna die. Very soon.
In the mood for another beating? Nice second, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Some value, I suppose. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind. Root here. Embrace a new life.
And down he goes. Nice. Nicely done us, I guess. Okay, let's proceed to stage 4. Yeah, and I guess I'll do a little bit of a change. I think Herta still might be a better option here over Mighty. So, Herta, then Jade, obviously Jade. I think I'll keep their 3B, because she actually will be useful wherever she is. Where is she? There you are. And I guess lastly I'll utilize good old Linksha. And I need to switch this to this thing. There we go. And the second team I'll keep as it is. I think they did fine. It's obviously gonna be a little bit more difficult, but it still should be okay.
Take a look.
Enhance, support, impair, and boom.
Look, a VIP. I always deliver.
Oh, that's not great good. Thank God we have a Linksha! Linksha!
Open sesame.
Yuck.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Time to cleanse the filth, the truth. Everything in this world
He's bleeding.
is bleeding. Curious, endless riddle.
I forgot I'm gonna struggle with skill points here.
Bending the rules. Underestimating us will cost you.
Just a breeze. There's no backing out now. For me or you. Self-inflicted misery.
It's coming. I feel less pain.
Away we go! Go again?
Expansion. Watch it grow. Who's the little backstabber? Curiosity. Endless riddle.
Nothing but a void.
I don't have time for games.
You don't? Oh, how shame. What a shame.
Glimpse in the night. Time for a lesson.
Be of your body and mind.
Okay, I need to plan my skill points now, because she's gonna soon run out of buff. Oh, you motherfuckers! You had to do that, didn't you?
May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Time to cleanse the filth, the truth, everything in this
Okay,
world.
that should summon the...
Bleeding.
Good.
Curious, endless riddle.
Nothing bad about it.
Bending the rules.
I don't have time for games. Expand your thinking. Watch it grow.
Give an inch and they'll take a mile. Time for a lesson. There's no backing out now. For me or you.
There we go. Now we broken you.
Immerse yourself in it. Underestimating us will cost you. You refuse. Is it coming? I feel less play. Never seen perfection before. Open sesame. Curious, endless riddle.
Nothing bad about it.
Expand your thinking.
Maybe I should have stuck on with Mighty.
Lose some, win some.
Oh shit.
The root of the problem. Yeah.
I didn't have enough stuff for me. Oh, hello.
Open sesame.
Let me check my fake book.
Give an inch and they'll take a mile. Don't let me down.
There we go.
The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding. Curious, endless riddle.
Nothing bad about it. Stage 2.
Expand your thinking. Watch it grow.
Who's the little backstabber?
There we go. Okay, it's fine. I need to do this. I probably want to use a basic here. Because I'm running out of skill points.
There's no backing out now. For me or you. Self-inflicted misery.
Curious, endless riddle.
Nothing but a void.
Is it coming? I feel less play. Let me go!
Who's the little backstabber?
I don't have time for games. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown. Time to cleanse the filth. Never seen perfection before. Expand your thinking.
Bending the rules.
Curious, endless riddle. Nothing but a boy.
Oh, now I have to use a fucking basic. God damn it. As much as I want to use the enhance, I need to basic because he's running out of buff and she's very slow.
Lose some, win some. Time for a lesson.
It's taking me too long. Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt.
The truth, everything in this world
Is bleeding.
is bleeding.
Just a graze.
May the foul stench dissipate quickly.
I'll use a basic.
I don't have time for games.
And now I'll use enhanced.
Watch a crow. Curious animals.
Nothing but a bird. There we go.
Bending the rules.
Should be it.
There's no backing out now.
Come on.
Me or you.
Kill it.
Helpless as ever. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown. Self-inflicted misery.
Is it coming? I feel less pain.
Away we go.
Allow me to protect.
Give an inch and they'll take. Don't let me down. Never seen perfection before. Open sesame.
Yeah, that should be it. Though this is gonna be really fucking close. Like, oh my god. That's so little amount of points. Let's hope the second node's gonna go better, which I'm not really so sure.
Sound ring.
Enhance. Impair.
Emerge from your cocoon.
Existence is unity.
May death protect us.
Step up, let's see ya.
I think I'll use this
Friends?
so I can charge up her ultimate.
As you wish. There's more to life.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Go. I guess I will.
Embrace a new life.
I guess I'll use it.
May death protect us. Root here.
As you wish.
And you're broken.
Embrace a new life.
May death protect us. Root here.
In the mood for another beating?
Some value, I suppose. Mimi!
Step up, let's see ya. Time to mix things up.
I shall remember this warmth.
Eternal. Mimi! Mimi!
Life is not
As you wish. Embrace a new life.
May death protect us.
Okay. Stage 1 completed. Now stage 2.
Nice, like my friends. Indulge yourselves!
There's more to life. Every petal.
All will be swept away by the wind.
By the window.
Embrace a new life.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. God damn it.
Life is not so darkness with me. May death protect us!
Ooh, this is bad. Oh no, this is bad. This is bad. Oh my god.
It's not time to say goodbye yet. Embrace a new life. May death protect us! Life is not so root here.
In the mood for another beating?
Mimi, Mimi. Some value, I suppose.
How's this taste?
I shall remember
There's more to
this
life.
warmth.
Existence is unity.
Please cherish this time as you wish.
Step up, let's see ya. Nice, like my friends.
Deutsch yourself.
Embrace a new life.
I think we're gonna kill him.
May death
And you're
protect
gonna
us.
die, baby. Okay, that went much better. That went genuinely much better. Okay, nice. Completed Apocalyptic Shadow, which is good. Which is good, and it's also gonna give us some extra points in our battle pass, which is nice. And that's gonna be basically it, I guess. Man, that was really fast. Really fast. I really wish they could maybe add some of these, like, you know, stuff to farm more resources. Even though I just recently complained about the endgame. But yeah. It's hard to debate this. Like, I'm not necessarily complaining the game is bad. I'm just like kind of worried where are they heading with this? Because I applaud them quite a lot how they actually decided not to go the way as the Genshin Impact one, which is like genuinely not really giving you as much as you kind of need. But this endgame power creep is it gives me worry. At first I ignored it and I was like, okay, so now it's a little bit more challenging, but it's getting insane. It's generally getting insane. Is there anything else I could do? Not really. That's the one issue. Well, obviously I could do the story, but I will not because I'm waiting for my friend. Because we're gonna play it together and enjoy the story together, hopefully. But I wonder why. I'm really looking forward to play the story. Like, if at least I guess I could talk a little about my thoughts right now about Amphorius. It's I generally do like the story. Is it better than Penacony's story? I'm not so sure. Because with Penacony's story, what I liked about Penacony's story was that it kind of started to connecting like the intergalactic factions together, and like you had this interactions between these different factions, and finally like the Penacony started to kind of introduce you to the overall galaxy. While Amphorius gives me very similar vibe as Gerillo 6 did. Which is like, we are now stranded on this planet and we just have to do stuff and hopefully things will fix themselves. And I guess, well, what they just talked about for the stream for 3.0 was that the Amphoria story is gonna be basically a two-parter. Like, I assume this first part will gonna be about us being stranded on the Amphorius and dealing with the Chrysosaur stuff and that kind of thing. And then the second part is probably gonna be when the Amphorius finally gonna get, like, I guess, let's say, accepted to the galaxy itself, and we finally gonna get access to our old squad mates, well, to the Astral Express, and then we're gonna deal with some other issue on this planet. So, yeah. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, that's one thing that kind of disappointed me, that we went to Amphorius and we're basically, oh, we are basically stranded here. Right, so yeah, we're gonna just simply focus on stories of the characters that live on this planet and not really delve into the intergalactic stuff. Hopefully that's gonna change in the second part of the Amphorius saga, I guess. We'll see. As the characters from Amphorius, character-wise, I'm not gonna talk about it gameplay-wise, but character-wise, we obviously first character we got was Aglea. Character-wise, I don't know, right now she feels very basic. Very basic, like she's like this leader of the holy city, and it's kind of straightforward. There might be something more to her, but right now gives me kind of really generic vibe, and I guess the main thing is like, yeah, she's the leader and like she looks like a benevolent leader, but in deep down she actually can be quite cruel, I guess, because she was basically like threatening us, look, you will not tell anyone about the like the world out of people, like beyond the sky, or I will kill you. And then we fucked up, and she was like, okay, so here's the thing. This lady who can kill you with a touch, she will be 3 steps away. I will ask you questions. If you lie to me, for every lie, she will gonna take a step closer. And yeah, she can't really take a joke, to be honest. So yeah, I guess I wonder if we see some like major plot twist with her character or something. I don't know at this moment. Then we got Tribby, who basically, like, she's split into 3 persons right now. I guess she was many more like in the early stages she was basically an adult woman. Now she is 3 kids and slowly dissolving into nothingness. And she is basically the one who like introduced the prophecy of the Chrysosaurs and that kind of stuff. Question is, how much is she being manipulated into it? Like, how much somebody used her to like spread the world of the Chrysosaur? So hard to say. Then obviously we got Mighty, who is this is the thing, actually, come to think of it. Like, right now, a lot of the Amphorius characters are kind of one note. I don't like, obviously they have like some deep backstories, but they are very, very one note characters. Like, Mighty is all about, like, yeah, like, obviously about fighting, but like deep down he has a deep honor and like tries to like fight against the destiny he's supposed to get, but then for his people he will like succumb and become the next like titan of Nikador. And yeah, I don't know, character wise he's like, my friend liked him quite a lot, obviously, because look at him, he's half naked. I personally, I don't know, I wasn't too impressed with his story. Main thing is there wasn't really much story about him. There was like at the beginning of the 3.1, and then kind of basically everything happened behind the scenes. I don't know. I really don't know about him. And then we have Castoris. Castoris, where is she? There you are. Castoris is definitely, surprisingly, even for me, one of the more interesting characters, basically because she's like, in simple terms, say she's like a chosen. You need more companion quests. Yeah, that's true. That's true. By the way, welcome, Phoenix. I would agree to that. Like, I do miss, like, I think, come to think of it, I think the very last companion quest we got was for Sparkle. And that was at the start of 2.0. From that point over, we didn't really get any companion quests. Which is baffling, actually. It actually genuinely reminded me, like, wow, we are not getting many companion quests. But I guess the main thing is there, I guess to be a devil's advocate in this regard, it has to do with the split point of view quests. Yeah, like basically like right now you don't play just as a trailblazer, but you have a split point of view. So I guess that's like the new definition of a companion quest. So they are like I guess like you are playing companion quests, but they are more included in the main story as well, rather than like playing a companion quest that is totally like outside of the main story quest. So yeah. I guess that would be the explanation, because I think it actually, yeah, it started at 2.1, where we had the split point of view for obviously Trailblazer, Acheron, and Aventurine. So I guess these are technically story quests, even though they're part of the main quest. Right, I stopped with Castoris, didn't I? Castoris, where was she? Where is she? There she is. Castoris is interesting because she's basically like, in simple terms, as I said, like a chosen by Death Titan. And like her touch can kill. We like, in the previous version, we like kind of caught her and it didn't kill us, but then there was a kind of a like, tease for what's gonna happen next, and we are apparently gonna somehow die, like at least temporarily. I wonder if it's really gonna be through her touch or something. But basically, from what I understand, in this part of the main quest, she will like try to regain what she lost, or what she's missing. I'm really looking forward to playing her storyline and how things gonna develop with the Titan of Death. Obviously, she's gonna gain her memo sprite. That one I kind of like get, like we gonna like fight the egg and somehow it's gonna like become her memo sprite or something to that similar matter, I assume. And then we also, in the second half of this patch, we're gonna get an Axa. Which, yeah, an Axa is actually genuinely a character I'm interested in. First of all, he gives a strong Alhaitham vibe from Genshin Impact, which is good, because I like Alhaitham is genuinely one of my favorite characters, story-wise. And he's like, he's generally like, look, this bullshit with the prophecy about Krasosar, I'm really not digging it. I think we really shouldn't like blindly follow faith and like be rational about this. And now he's kind of like, he's in a bit of a paradox because he's basically technically dead, but being kept alive by a Titan. So he's like, he still don't believe it, but at the same time, like this prophecy stuff is basically what's keeping him alive. So that's interesting. I'm really, I'm excited to see how it's gonna develop story-wise. And I'm also excited to pull for an Axa because he's gonna be insanely broken. Because he's basically a stronger Silver Wolf, which is kind of shame to be honest. But yeah, that's basically gonna be it. Because he's a wind character, but it doesn't matter because he's gonna apply almost every single weakness that is in the game. Oh yeah. And then in the next version, we're gonna get Hyacinth, which will probably be the first Amphorius character I'm gonna skip. The main reason is obviously, she's just recolored Barbara from Genshin Impact. And overall, right now, her kid doesn't interest me as much. And then on the second half of the next patch is gonna be Cypher, which I was like, yeah, I'm gonna skip her too, but now I'm kinda on the fence. The thing is, I don't like Fury, or whatever it's called. I'm generally not big a fan that the girl has a tail and she has like, you know, the animal ears and yeah, not great looking. But she wears a hood. I'm a huge fan of characters that wear hoods. And overall, like I wonder how she's. I think the main moving point for me will be how she's gonna, she's gonna impress me in the story. Because if I find her character being like story-wise interesting, I will probably pull for her. Her animations did look good. I really like how her animation looks good. But I have to say, she kind of gave off a vibe that she really should have been a 4-star character. She is basically, from what I saw, she kind of felt more like a sub-DPS character. Maybe a bit of a debuffer, I assume she's gonna be. And overall really gave off a vibe that she really should have been 4-star and not a 5-star. Which is also a kind of interesting point. The last 4-star character we got was in 2.6, I believe? No, 2.5. In 2.5, the last 4-star character we got was Mose. And then nothing. We are, it's like 2.6, 2.7, 3.0, 3.1, 3.5 versions and no new 4-star character. In 3.3 we also are not getting the 4-star character. We might get a 4-star character in 3.4. And that's gonna be like the you know, the crossover character from Fate. So it's weird. It's really weird when we are no longer getting 4-star characters. Because at 3.0, I was like, okay, we are getting a new version of a Trailblazer. That's like, okay, I get it. And then another version and no 4-star character. Like, really? We are not getting a new 4-star character for Amphorius? Really strange. Like, personally, I guess I would make a 3B 4-star character. Like, obviously she's insanely broken, but she really gives a more of, for me, she gives off more of a vibe of a 4-star character. And then either Hyacinth or Cypher should also be a 4-star character. I could somehow understand why Hyacinth is a 5-star character, but Cypher, by her kit alone, really gave off a vibe of a 4-star character. I really wonder what we're gonna get in the future. Man. One thing I could probably also mention is what I think about the new shop and everything. I think it's a cool idea. I do wonder though, how else are we gonna be able to get these golden companion spirits? Like at the early leaks, we heard some notions of like you will be able to get them like when you complete some sort of a story point at certain story point that you might get a golden spirit. Then obviously you can now get one extra if you spend enough money. And then obviously you get not a golden, you get a silver spirit if you pull for a character where you, or 5-star character where you already maxed your eidolons. And if you have 2 silver spirits, you can combine them into a golden spirit. And yeah, kind of tedious. Kind of tedious, to be honest, to get. And right now you obviously can get the characters from the standard banner, which I guess would not recommend doing. And you can get Ruan Mei and Luocha. Obviously, if you don't have either of those, it's definitely not a bad idea to pick them. Luocha is one of the easiest healer to play with. And Ruan Mei is an insane harmony character, so if you don't have one of them or either of them, pick them. Obviously, stat-wise, Ruan Mei is a better pick than Luocha. I would say pick the one you kinda need more. I would say, I guess there are plenty of abundance or sustain characters you can have that can provide you enough sustain without needing Luocha. And even now, Luocha is kind of rated low on the sustain characters, even though I still think he's being underrated mainly because he doesn't provide some, insane buffs or anything. But the fact that, you can play this game without worrying about your health really with him is a massive plus for me. But Ruan Mei is just provides insane amount of buffs and is really fucking broken. So yeah, if you don't have Ruan Mei, it's a really good idea to pick her. Actually, still trying to convince my friend to pick her. She doesn't like her character wise. She really hates her, so that's why she doesn't want to pick her. And that's the other thing. Obviously, the other stores we have in this game are refreshing after month, or maybe these refresh after each version, some of these, as you can see. But the exchange shop is obviously changing, refreshing every month. From what I heard on this shop, apparently, some say that this is gonna change every anniversary, which would suck balls. But from what I also heard, and I think they even mentioned it in the stream, I guess I should check that at some point, is that this shop will kind of change every 2 versions. Which I guess kind of makes sense. If they would added every single version a new character in there, they would probably struggle later on to adding characters in there. I think if they stick to every 2 version, they will be keeping up with the characters that they can still put into limited banners. So yeah, that is that. Obviously, you also have some extra light cones in here. They added the obviously for Ruan Mei and Luocha, and then for Wushuan, Blade, and Sealy, because these 3 characters have been added into the Lost Pity counter, as you can see, but not for a standard banner. The standard banner is still the same, but the Lost Pity counter for limited banners, here you can actually kind of edit it out and switch characters you want to be there. you have to have selected 7 characters. Obviously, it would be nice if I could just leave it as it is here, but obviously I cannot. It has to be 7 characters. So right now I decided I don't want Gepard, I don't want Yanking, I don't really need Bailu. So I put there Fushuan because that's the one character I still don't have out of all of these. Clara because I want to get her to E6. And obviously Blade, Sealy, why not? They're the newer characters. Bronya is a really good character. Velt, I guess there's an influence from my friend because she really likes Velt. And well, the last one's Himiko because the rest of these 3 I don't give a fuck about. What do we have here? What do we have here? I'll use you from now on. Okay. Never mind that. It's fine. And yeah. That is that. My friend is actually even in the game right now. Right. Yeah, I guess there is not much else. Like, obviously, there are a bunch of stuff happening in this game. We are getting constant patches. The thing is, like, the stuff you get, each patch, you run through it so quickly. I can't really... I would love to stream more about this game. The thing is, there is not much to do in this game for, like, stream-wise. Obviously, I can do the endgame stuff and maybe some similar, but Simulated Universe, I don't really... Not a big fan of Simulated Universe. Like, it's a nice, not a bad game mode. It's just like I'm doing, like, I do a Simulated Universe once every week, and that's really it. Yeah. So yeah. In the next patch, we are definitely getting new update in the next patch for the Divergent universe. Yeah, it's gonna be it. I don't know. I'd love to, like, or maybe some of you could give me some ideas for, like, create some sort of a, I don't know, create some sort of a, like, personal challenge I could do, like, obviously outside of the fucking endgame stuff, but something, like, creative for me to play. I don't know, I would love to create something, like, where I would kind of be able to use some of the characters that are not used as much, but at what? Like, so little to be done here. That's... It's tricky. It's really tricky. Also, the one thing that kind of bothers me is, like, they gave us the new car into the Astral Express, which, like, and part of the event was, like, our, like, improving our personal room and, like, adding stuff in there and everything. Me and my friend kind of hope it's gonna be something similar to Serenia Pod in Genshin Impact, but that's not the case at all. And I was kind of hoping that they gonna keep adding stuff to this party car and like create some sort of a new interesting events and everything, and nothing really. It's like we got this event in 2.7, and that's it. And that's kind of a shame. I really wish they kind of improved on like this potential of like creating our own room around our own hub. It would be interesting if I could create a room and like put certain characters in there. Like these two characters are gonna sit here and chat over tea or something like that. And you really can't. It's a shame. I really wish they could introduce some sort of a more of a creative hub for us where we could, create our own stories, maybe even like that. That would be interesting. But yeah, I kind of knew it's gonna be like, yeah, they're gonna do this and then they're gonna forget about it. Also, where are we gonna get access into Himiko and Weltroom, I wonder? And what's gonna happen? Well, what's happening with March? I wonder if we're gonna learn something new. Because one thing I know is that in this version, Herta should have a little bit should appear again in the main story. So that's gonna be interesting to see. You could try playing only one path if you want. That would be either very fucking tedious or very difficult. Because one path, well, playing without sustain is not great. Playing without sustain is genuinely not great. Well, obviously I could play with abundance, but that would do such a shitty little amount of damage. But here's the thing, playing one path, but at what? At what? Like, where am I gonna play one path? Like, maybe in Simulated Universe or Divergent Universe, I guess? I guess that would be, like, the only way where you could, like, kinda do it. I saw some people trying, like, some sort of a... It's difficult. I really need to look out how they actually did it. But basically sort of a Nuzlocke Honkai Star Rail playthrough. Basically, for that I would have to create a new account. Where you are, like... You start, and then you are, like, allowed to do, like, only one 10-pole or something like that. And then you basically have to play with the only those characters you have, and it's like how far you can get without them dying. Which I don't know. I would probably need to check how how they actually made the rules about that. Yeah, I probably could check. Like, they're probably. I bet that people create a bunch of challenges for this game. Like personal challenges. And I could try them maybe at some point. Yeah. What is she talking about? So apparently there is a ranking here somewhere. Apparently this game mode has a ranking somewhere. A new level of ours. Oh, I see. Okay, I get it. Because I was just like, she's playing this game mode, and I'm like, yeah, I already finished that. I'm like, yeah, but I want to be first in the ranking. I'm like, what ranking? Oh, this thing. Okay, I get it. Yeah, my ranking not great, but thankfully I don't have much friends. But yeah, I'm dead fucking last. Even I'm worse than my secondary account on this thing. That's funny. But I am 3 days behind, so... Reroll coins obtained after daily gifts? Oh, right, reroll. Oh, yeah. Never mind. Should I play this? I guess I could. Collect. No, I don't want to do pulls. Let's upgrade levels of these characters. So... boom, boom. Right, we already did that. Consume 100 diamonds. We'll do that. Okay. Upgrade an assistant by 20 level. That's gonna be easy. Boom, boom. Consume another 100 diamond. There we go. Find guest. There we go. Oh shit, it is one. I was gonna just keep running around. Let's do the research. Okay. Increase menu. There we go. Increase venue. There we go. Oh, it disappeared. Bollocks. There it is. Try my luck. Now that one's fun. I haven't done it yet. Well, it's basically it's an idle event. I actually enjoyed it. But it's you will complete it probably very quickly. But I do kind of enjoy it. I just kind of wish there was a little bit more to it. Like it was, in my opinion, it was too short. Like consume 100 diamonds. Let's do that. There we go. Upgrade assistant by 20. Nothing here. It's okay, thank God, nothing too hard. Yeah, well, if you want something hard, you have MOC and that kind of stuff. By the way, welcome Pinkish Delight. Yeah, it's really easy. It's genuinely easy, and it's an idle event. You basically don't have to do anything here. Oh, wait, it appeared, I need this. There we go. Because I play this before I sleep as a routine. Yeah, I play this at work. I skipped quite a bunch of days. There we go. Great assistant by 20. There we go. Consume 100 diamonds again. There we go. Upgrade assistant by 20. Who shall we upgrade? Let's upgrade you. Recruit 2 assistants. There we go. What are we getting? Some upgrades? Not really. That's fine. Pom Pom. Oh, he disappeared. Whatever. Yeah, the one thing, like, you can complete it very quickly. The thing is, like, don't like quick collect these pom-pom deliveries, because these pom-pom deliveries will end your days really quickly. I only like pick them when it asks me to do. This is also like this is completed, so this is really pointless. So I'm only doing it for this exhibition day quest. Upgrade. Ooh, really? Okay, let's do it. There we go. More assistance. So who did we upgrade it? Nice. Jade is a 5-star. So is Bronya. I don't think I have her deployed though. Let's see actually. Maybe could I could maybe fix a little bit my roster of characters here. Recommended lineups. I think I have the recommended lineup. And here we have Bronya instead of Aventurine. That would be stupid. Yeah, I think my combo's okay. Because I just started this event. It's my chill game. I was taking my time with the main story quest. Yeah, the main story quest I was supposed to play today with my friend, but she didn't well, it wasn't her day really. She kind of was like, she was kind of put off today by, I don't know, she didn't really explain, but apparently today was a really bad day, so we decided not to play. Or rather, well, I asked if she want to play and she didn't answer, so that was basically it. Let's so I'm looking forward to play the story, but I'm waiting for my friend. Ooh, Jingu and upgraded, nice. I was taking my time with the yeah, right. Yeah. Wow, Moza. Okay, recruit occurrence. There we go. Yeah, the thing is like right now there's a plenty of like it's like the event is going almost for a week, so there are plenty of days. So even the stuff with the pom-pom is not really that necessary, but basically collecting these kind of like fills up these exhibition day, and like when this fills, like you will end that day. And right now, how many days are available? I don't think I can. Can I see it? Yeah, it's like it's almost. But like when it just started, like you had only the first two or 3 days. Then it unlocked another 2 days and another 2 days. So you were kind of limited by the amount of days. But right now, I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess I could just keep collecting those no matter what. Right, pull memory cards. Let's do that. The story quests are long anyways. Yeah, I hope it's gonna be long. Because short story quests would suck balls. I remember when we were playing the Arkan quest for Natlan, and like in version, what was it, like 5.2, there was an intermission quest, and we were surprised how short it was. We were like, oh, it's gonna be intermission, it's gonna be like, obviously it's not gonna be length as an Arkan quest, but it's gonna be probably have some decent length. And then we played it and we're like, wait, it's over? And that was kind of disappointing. Let's upgrade Fushuan. And there we go. Another memory cards. There we go. Find a special quest. What am I doing? Oh, God damn it. I guess pressing escape is not a right idea. Yeah, it is pretty chill. It is a pretty chill quest. Like there's nothing to rush here, really. Pull memory cards. There we go. I can't really showcase it properly because I already completed on both my accounts. But there are definitely some interesting stuff to this event. I'm just one of those players that take my time. Yeah, obviously, that's not a bad thing to take your time. It's a good thing. Like the only bad thing is when, like, you know, like the rewards are limited for like a certain period of time, and you're like, I'll take my time. Oh, it ends in 2 hours. Oh, god damn it. Then it's probably not good to take your time. But yeah, I kind of suffer with this in Zenless Zone Zero. I like the game, but not as much. I'm basically like playing it only when I feel I want to play it, which is rarely. And then like I'm like, oh, how long this event, when this event's gonna end? Oh, this week? God damn it, I probably should complete it. Increase the revenue. There we go. Let's get him to 500. There we go. Pom-pom delivery. There we go. Recruit assistant. There we go. Research. Upgrade assistant. Complete pom-pom delivery. Well, pom-pom, show up. Show up, my man. Nice. Ooh, we got 8 balls. Nice. That's good. There he is. Do you play any other gachas or just... well, as I mentioned, I also play Zenless Zone Zero, but badly. And then I play Genshin Impact as well, thanks to my friend mainly. Because she kind of like pulled me into it as well. But recently I also started Metal Slug Awakening. Because I'm a big fan of Metal Slug. It was like one of the old arcade games, and I genuinely was a big fan of that game. And the gacha game looks interesting, though I'm not sure how long I'm gonna stick to it. It also like introduces of this like also like a clan-based gameplay and PvP and that kind of stuff. And that's kind of stuff I'm not that huge big fan of. I'm not a big fan of PvP. So and also the gacha, like the characters in the gacha are not that exciting. So I'm not sure how long I'm gonna stick to that. There might be some games coming there. I definitely know there was some sort of another game that was about to come at some point, but I totally forgot about the name, and I even can't really describe the game. It was supposed to be like in a modern city, anime style game. I don't really know what it was supposed to be. And I don't even know where it's supposed to like come out, or if it already did. I know I kind of signed to it to be like informed about it, but I totally forgot how the game was called or anything. What am I supposed to do? Increase revenue, right? Let's do that. No effing clue. Oh, there we go. Consume 100 diamonds. I can do that. Ananta? Let me check. Ananta. Game. That actually might be it. Yeah, that actually could be it. Oh, thanks for reminding me. Thanks for telling me the name. Yeah, that is supposed to be the game. Is it out yet? Because it even looks like very similar to Zenless Zone Zero. Like at some point I even thought it was Zenless Zone Zero. But that's why I looked at it and I was like, okay, I'm willing to give it a try, even though I'm not really sure what's it about. There's quite a few coming this summer or fall. Yeah, but the Ananta, I assume it's still not out, I guess. Guess if I look on the website, it's probably gonna have some sound on, does it? Let's do the research. Yeah, pre-register, so that game is still not out yet. But that's a game I'm kind of interested to see what's it gonna be about. It does give a like quite strong Zenless Zone Zero vibe, I gotta say. But then again, I guess it's Zenless Zone Zero is not really unique in this. Like, to be honest, I'm not even sure how much could I commit to another gacha game. Like, I did try Wuthering Waves, and I will admit that probably at this point Wuthering Waves is a really strong game and a really good game, maybe, I don't know. But when I started, story-wise, it was really hot garbage. Like, story was absolutely atrocious when I started, which was like basically when the game released. And the other issue is it's already too much gacha games for me. I can't keep up with this. Like, unless it's gonna be the only stuff I'm gonna do in my free time, I can't really play all the gacha games. And Wuthering Waves, it did look interesting. I did like the designs of some of the characters. But the story, when like basically was it this like I don't know right now how the story goes, but when I started it was all about, oh, you're the chosen one. Yes, you're the chosen one. Chosen one will follow us. We need your help here. Go meet our commander of our forces, and he will help you. And then like you meet the commander, and the commander, oh, you're the chosen one. Because you're the chosen one, I trust you and give you command of all my units, even though I have no idea if you have any sort of military experience. So, command, our new voted commander, how would you approach this battle? It doesn't matter what you choose, it's all gonna end up same anyway. And it kind of, I was like, dude, I'm like, what is this world? Can only give it to, yeah. Yeah, I get it. For me, I guess I will admit though, and there goes a big kudos to my friend, and I would recommend to anyone who like tries or like having a hard time to stick to a gacha game or anything. I know I've went through many games, and I always like kind of fell off them. The main thing is have a friend that is playing it with you, like playing it as well, and like have them like play with you, or like talk with them about it, and you will stick to it. Like it's almost 3 years and I'm still stuck to Genshin and Honkai, and I'm not sure I would be if it wasn't for my friend. Because with her, it really, like, we talk about stuff, like, we theorize about story, and, like, keep up with the games, and, like, talk about what interests us, and what we think is gonna happen. And, right, like, and then last summer, we even started playing the story, like, together. And it took on a totally different dimension. Because we were, like... sharing our experiences and like even pointing out stuff that like maybe one of us missed, and it really like gave a fresh air to me playing a story in gacha games. Upgrade, let's do that. And I'd say like if she wasn't still playing the games, and she's actually playing them longer than me, so I wasn't really afraid of her stopping. That if she wasn't be playing, I'm not sure if I would be still playing this game. And I actually do like the Honkai style, don't get me wrong. But there are like certain points in your life when you're like, I don't have like the strength or feel or like moods to play this and like commit to this and think about stuff to do. And that's usually where like you slowly start to wither away from the game and stop playing it overall. But because I have a friend that stick to it as well, and we still keep each other updated about stuff coming out and leaks and everything, I keep sticking to it. And that's probably also why I stopped playing Wuthering Waves, because that's a game she didn't start playing. And it's also probably why I don't enjoy Zenless Zero as much as Genshin and Honkai, because she also doesn't play Zenless Zone Zero. There we go. It's been long since we've played together because we are both so busy with our own personal lives. Yeah, I get it. I get that. Yeah, I am fearing the moment where that's gonna happen to us as well. The thing is, like, my personal life is very solitude. And she is still studying on university, so she still kind of has some sort of a time to it. But I do fear there at some point there might be a time where it's gonna kind of feel like it might fall apart. I hope it won't be, but I do believe it could happen. Like when I one of the previous games I used to play, I played Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and I also played Marvel Strike Force. And there I also had a different friend. I kind of played together as well, at least a little bit. And when then he kind of stopped playing. And I guess one of the advantages over with Genshin and Honkai over let's say Marvel Strike Force or Galaxy of Heroes, there is no a clan-based gameplay. So there are not other people trying to force you look, we need you today to log in and do this, this, and this. We need you to be able to do this and this and considering you already have your own job where you are asked to do a bunch of stuff. And then, in the game, people are look, we need you to do this. If you're not gonna do this, we don't keep you. And that's understandable, obviously. They are trying to, complete some sort of endgame stuff where there is a required cooperation in the clan and everything. But I'm really glad that Honkai and Genshin doesn't have that kind of a stuff in them. Because that can also put you off very quickly when you are being forced and constantly reminded look, you still haven't done this, you are falling behind, you are not helping us. And I'm yeah, right, because I have other stuff to do, goddammit. Text them about the games, but we rarely see each other online. Yeah, that can happen. Sounds like a guild you are talking about. Yeah. Yeah, basically, it's guild-based gameplays I don't really enjoy. To those MMO game days. Yeah, MMO is basically the same stuff. And why I also don't play MMOs. I guess like the only MMO I really enjoyed, and that was also because it kind of actually started to like considered story gameplay, was Star Wars The Old Republic. That was like one of the MMOs I really enjoyed playing because I could just focus on the story and nothing else. Let's upgrade. I have everyone 500. Okay. There we go. Memory cards. There we go. Nostalgic. Yeah, there is certain nostalgia. Like, yeah, there were good times in MMOs. There were fun times where we definitely enjoyed them and played them. Like I guess more than with MMOs, than I had a really fun times in a PvP-based game. There was a very old game I used to play with my friends, and it's actually a game where through which I got reunited with my kindergarten friend. It was called Hidden and Dangerous 2. It was basically a Second World War game about the SAS units, and it had a multiplayer, like PvP multiplayer gameplay. Actually, it even had a co-op, I believe, in the DLC. And mainly it had a PvP, and there we started playing, and we did crazy stuff. We were on the PvP map and everybody were fighting, and what we did, we were like role-playing. We were like, there was like this airfield in a desert, and what we played, we basically played 3 Italian officers, and two Italian officers, and the 3rd Italian officer arrived to do inspection of the airfield, and I was like, oh, it's very nice here. Oh my god, did the Allies start attacking? What are we supposed to do? Oh, this is a really bad day for inspection. Increase venue again. Should I collect? There we go. Too expensive. There we go. Recruit to assistance. Okay. For some interesting reason, you always meet a player who's actually an aircraft engineer playing these games, lol. Player who's actually an aircraft engineer. Really? I don't think that really happened to me. I don't know. Like, we were like, when we played it, we were basically, I think I was still in grammar school, I believe, when I actually started playing the Hidden and Dangerous 2. And I enjoyed it. It was a really fun game. Very well, like, really well detailed game. Increase revenue again. Let's do it. Okay. Oh, there we go. Conduct research. I will do that. Thank you very much. Pom-pom delivery. Memory card. Okay. Increase Let's do it. Recruit 2 assistants. There we go. Upgrade an assistant by 20 levels. I guess I can do that. Conduct research. Upgrade assistants by 20 levels. Oh, for that I need to collect money. There we go. Conduct research again. Right. That one's gonna be tricky. For that I need money, which I don't have. 10, ooh, 1. Ooh, that's gonna take some time, this one. This one will take up plenty of time. Have you played the story? Not yet. Not yet, the Deluciation. I already mentioned it, but obviously you weren't here. I am waiting for my friend to, because me and my friend are always playing, right, at least from the last summer, we are playing the main story parts together. And we were scheduling to play today, but unfortunately today was kind of a bit of a rough day for her, and was not really in the mood of playing, so we rescheduled, well, not yet, well, technically rescheduled it, not really specified the next date we're gonna play, but we were scheduled to play the story at some other time, probably Wednesday or Thursday. I don't know. I'm definitely hoping we're gonna jump into the story soon, because I'm looking forward to playing it. It's pretty sad, but good. Yeah. I generally we started doing this last end of the summer when the 5.0 version for Genshin Impact released, where we started playing the Archon Quest. And we started we even didn't plan it, but we started playing, and then we actually kind of enjoy playing the story together, and sharing the thoughts and what's happening, and discuss the story while we playing it. So we decided, okay, let's do this for even the Honkai, she still had we decided when the M4 is gonna release that we're gonna even do it for Honkai. Actually, I think we even started with maybe in 2.6 and 2.7, I don't know, but definitely from Amphorius onward we are sticking together on playing the story. I could play it on my secondary account, but that would be kind of stupid, because I don't want to get myself spoiled. So how are we doing? Can I finally upgrade you? God damn it, this is taking too long. You pulling for Castoris? I already pulled for her. I do have her. I guess when I finish this day, I will show it. Come on. Can you finally upgrade? Yes, there we go. Boom. Conduct research. There we go. When you... Oh, god damn it. Let's upgrade over here. Man. Okay, I guess I'll complete a day, because it would take too long. There we go. So, yeah. Castorus. As you can see right now, I already have her unlocked. I see, not gonna spoil anything, I just beat it a couple days ago. Yeah, good. I do kind of envy you. I'm definitely looking forward to play the story. I am interested to see what's gonna happen. I will say that Castorus and Anaxa are actually definitely one of the characters I'm more interested about. I'm also kind of interested to meet Cypher, because I'm still kind of on the fence if I want to pull for her, because I'm not a big fan of the furry characters. I don't enjoy her having a tail and the weird animal ears. But I do like characters that are wearing hood. And her animations look good really well as well. So I do wonder how she's gonna be character-wise in the story, because that's probably gonna be the main shifting point if I'm gonna pull for her or not. I feel I'm still deciding if I want Hyacinth or Cypher. Yeah, Hyacinth, if I didn't have an issue with Jades, I probably would pull for her, but at this point I definitely need to consider character I'm gonna skip. And I think it's gonna be Hyacinth. Mainly because she just is like, for me, she definitely feels more like, obviously appearance-wise, she's just reskinned Barbara. Character-wise, I don't know, not that sold on her character. But I will give it the benefit of the doubt that maybe in 3.3 she's gonna have absolutely amazing story and I decide to pull for her. Who knows? But I definitely, like, if I want to get like some of the other characters that's gonna be released, obviously I want to pull for Finon, even though I right now don't have no idea what his kid's gonna be. But I probably will need to skip somebody. The story made me want Cypher more, but I don't know. Oh. That sounds bad. That sounds bad! I kinda want Hyacinth because she's super cute, but I might just save. Yeah, like, obviously, no, I'm not gonna die. She's cute. Like, not for me personally, but obviously, objectively, there is some cuteness to her. I see, like on 3.3, I was like, I was contemplating on skipping the entire version without pulling. Which can be difficult. Like, you're like, there's a new version and no characters too. I'm avoiding pulling any characters and it sucks. And I don't think there was a version when I decided not to pull for anybody. And it kind of makes sense considering that I miss only 3 characters. Like, the only 3 characters I don't have is Fushuan, Yunlei, and Sparkle. Probably Bobby Carol, Saber, and Archer. Yeah, I still don't know about those 2 characters though, because they're obviously like it's the crossover from the Fate. I don't really know much about Fate, so I don't really know anything really about the characters. And I do wonder what's gonna be the deal in the story. Like, are they really gonna be like part of the Honkai Star Rail universe story? Or are they gonna be just, oh, these are just characters you can pull for, but they're not part of the story at all? I don't know. I wonder. I wonder how it's gonna be. Bro, limited time event quest. Missing like a like Fushuan, yeah, was it first? No, actually no. She wasn't like the first character I ever skipped was Silver Wolf because I was saving for Luocha. And that was at a time where I wasn't really spending as much on this game. Then I started a little bit more. But yeah, then I skipped Fushuan because I just didn't like her really, to be honest. Then was there other characters I skipped? Yeah, I believe I also skipped Huahua because I really didn't need another healer, and I kind of wanted her, but she had a really bad 4-star characters on her banner. So I skipped her, but then on her rerun I actually got her. I believe she actually had a rerun with Yunli, which I skipped because Yunli is just like, they are like shamelessly trying to replace Clara with Yunli, and I'm not a big fan of that because I'm a big fan of Clara and nobody's gonna replace Clara for me. So screw you, Yunli. Even though you had a really good story a bit with Young King, and like Yunli and Young King together, they like kind of fix each other, to be honest. Like at least like Yunli definitely fixed Young King as a character. I hated Young King, but with Yunli together, I kind of like see the vibe, and he definitely grows a little bit thanks to her. And then Sparkle, because also I had to save up Jades for other characters I wanted to pull, so... And she wasn't really that big of a deal at that point because she was in 3.0 released, that part of the story. But I do probably want to get Sparkle on some sort of a rerun because she's a Harmony character and she is a skill point buffer. So because right now I'm not really using I'm Bibetalune because he is so skill point heavy, and you kinda do need Sparkle for him. Skipped Robin on her first banner, never skipping a Harmony again. Yeah, that was my main selling point where I decided to pull for Tribi, because I wanted to skip Tribi, but I was like, God damn it, she's a Harmony character. And Harmony characters are like one of the must pulls in this game no matter fucking what, because they probably gonna be the huge enablers for the upcoming characters I wanna pull. And it was the case exactly. So that was the main argument why I decided to pull for Tribi, even though I fucking lost the stupid pity on her. But it was a good thing I pulled for her. Very useful. Be right back. All the talking really make my throat sore, so I need to replenish, or rather rehydrate my neck. Where is it? Where are you? Right, so they'll come back eventually. I'll regret skipping 3B since she gives a huge buff to Castoris. Yeah, but here's the thing. If you have, if you don't have a 3B, use Runmei. If you don't have a Runmei, well, good thing for you, because you can get Runmei right over here. Because basically 3B is a obviously Runmei doesn't have that follow-up damage bonus and everything, but she does give the most important thing in 3B kit, and that is the rest penetration. And her rest penetration is actually better. I'm now kind of thinking if I just stay alone, that's all. Yeah. I am thinking if I should get maybe E1 on Runmei, but I probably will keep... I will probably save up the currency, though. Also, the other thing I'm considering getting is Eidolons for Clara. Because I genuinely want to get Clara to E6. I have her at only E3? I thought I had her in E4. Oh, never mind, I have her only at E3, but that's fine. At E6, she gets that, even without the ultimate, there is a 50% chance she's gonna counter when the enemy attacks somebody else and not her. And when she used the ultimate, she gets extra charge of that, the enhanced counterattack. So that's why I want to get her at E6, because at E6 she's gonna be insane. And right now she's really good. Like E1, when you use your skill, you don't remove the mark of a counter from the enemy, which is a huge damage buff for her, obviously. And E2, after using the ultimate, attack increases by 30%, that's also really good. E4 gives, after Clara is hit, the damage taken by Clara is reduced by 30%. That's negligible buff. I don't think that's really that important. E5 obviously just this. But the E6 is gonna be massive. At least I hope so. I really want to get Clara to E6. Like when we got at the end of the year, when we got the free character, you can select the free character from the standard banner. I took an Eidolon for her. I probably would have picked a character I didn't have, but at that point I already have all the standard banner characters. My Clara is only E2. I swear she's dodging me. Yeah, she actually, I believe I got her, when I started the game. You know how you have those first 50 pulls for cheaper price? I got insanely lucky on those 50 pulls. From those 50 pulls, I got 3 5-star characters. I got Clara, Himiko, and Bronya. That was insane luck on my part. And I didn't even realize how lucky I was, but I genuinely, that was insane luck. And I even didn't use Clara at the start, because obviously I had a physical Trailblazer. So I was like, I don't need another physical unit. I basically played away I want to have each element represented on my team. I don't want to have 2 of the same element in my team. But then when I switched to a Fire Trailblazer, I finally started using Clara, and I was like, oh, I really enjoy her kit. I really enjoy that the enemies keep attacking and she's just shooting them in the face through this massive robot that's protecting her. And I look at Eidolons and I wouldn't mind getting some Eidolons. And I believe the first Eidolon on her, I think I got, where was it? It was a really lot. It took me almost over a year, I think, before I got E1 on Clara. It might have been where I was when I was pulling for Firefly. I think when I was pulling for Firefly when she came out, I think that was the first time I got the extra Clara, which is insane. Like, it really took that long for me to get an E1, and now then I actually get an E2 quite early, and then I picked another Eidolon from the selector at the end of the year. So yeah, but I'm really looking forward to getting more. I have a lot of Eidolons on Bronya. I actually have I have it at E4, and E4 is very interesting for Bronya because it gives her a follow-up attack. So now I can use quite it gives her more usage in a follow-up teams, which is interesting. Though I will say the follow-up damage attack is not that great. I was really looking for oh, this is gonna be cool, additional damage, and that's but the damage is really negligible. Let's see, how am I actually doing on Eidolons? Obviously 0, 3, 0. I was tempted on getting some Eidolons on Fei Xiao, to be honest. 0, 0, 2. Yeah, there was Firefly was the first character where I specifically aim for additional Eidolons. Because her E1 is when she's using enhanced skill, she obviously ignore defense, but she doesn't consume skill points, which is huge. And I know it's huge because on my secondary account I didn't pull for extra Eidolons, and I firsthand had the experience how different it is to play my main account Firefly and my secondary account Firefly. And when she had a rerun, on my secondary account I decided to pull for at least one of the Eidolons. But the second one is even insane. It's more insane because if you break enemy or kill enemy, you get an extra additional turn. It obviously has a one turn cooldown, but it's really strong, insanely strong on Firefly. Nothing. Himeko, I have a 2. What does it even do? After Victory Rush trigger, Himeko's speed increases, but that's not bad. Deals 50 more damage to enemies whose percentage is 50% or less. Situational, but obviously it is a bit of a buff, obviously. Not really to talk about this. Nothing. Young King. One of the most wasted Eidolons on one of the really bad character. Now, to be fair, you can build a strong Young King. I'm not denying that. There are stuff in his kit that can make him very strong. But you have to have a shielder in his team and make sure he is not getting injured. Because if he's gonna lose HP, he's gonna lose his buff, and his buff is very crucial for him to work properly. And to be honest, it's just not worth the hassle. When the game started, he was actually kind of useful, and I was using him. But then Jingliu came out, and he went to the bench. Jingliu was just massively better, and that's for a newer player who plays right now, it might sound surprising because right now Jingliu is not in a great spot. But back then Jingliu was absolutely insanely broken. Absolutely insane character. And she is still good. You can still definitely make her good. It's just the meta shifted, the power creep went on, and she is not the beast she was when she was released. It's a really shame. I would love to use more of Jingliu. I really like her gameplay and everything. But, yeah. She's now really weak, it's a shame. Alright. Right, I talked about Honkai, nothing here. I do have a one Eidolon on Acheron. I wonder why I have one. I think I was pulling for... What was I pulling for? Right. With Acheron, we had the release of Gallagher. And Gallagher is a really good 4-star Abandons character. But the main issue with Gallagher is... where he is? You need to get him at least to E2. Because his E2 will dispel... his E2 provides him with cleanse. And Abundance with Abundance character... is like it's crucial for him to have a cleanse. That's why Bailu is very badly rated, because Bailu does have a revive mechanic, but she doesn't have a cleanse, and that's a big detrimental for her. And that is also the reason I have a E1 on Acheron, because I was trying to get more Eidolons on Gallagher, and before that I actually got more Eidolons on Acheron. Well, but it's not a bad boost for her. Jingyuan, probably the one character I regret pulling for. I wasn't really using him as much. But right now he's definitely better because of the Remembrance and Summon meta. So he's definitely not bad right now, and it's probably good to have him, but I need to... I need to finish, like, if I want to use him, I first of all need to finish building him up, and probably also fix his relics. Because, yeah, right now, he's not ready. And then, obviously, my favorite character of them all. And, well, a lot of people sim for Kafka, obviously. My main is like the one thing that sold me on Kafka was obviously the intro. I loved the how it played the Canon D, and like it started with her. But I love her voice, and the story part in Xianzhou Alliance was the main selling point for me. I really love the story that that goes around Kafka, and how she's basically is like trying to fulfill the script and everything. I really enjoy. I was surprised how much I like started enjoying Kafka, and she is the one exception when I decided, okay, if I have some jades to spare, I will not mind pulling for Eidolons for her, and I got 2 relatively early for her. So, and I'd say like Kafka is a character that doesn't really necessarily need more Eidolons. It is definitely a nice boost for her, but I would say like her Eidolons are not necessary for her to be good. And she's actually gonna get in 3.4, she is gonna get a she's gonna get some buffs to be more viable. Overall, I say like the dot teams, I think the dot teams are still very good. I guess they would need a little bit more of a buffing to like make them more useful right now. But like gameplay wise, Kafka, like her kit is absolutely perfect for any sort of changes or anything, because she's a dot enabler. She's proccing the dots on the enemy, so she will be crucial in any sort of a dot team. Obviously, the best companion to her is Black Swan, because she is apply insane amount of dots on the enemy. But they can probably need something more. Like they would. I speculated it in the past, but like one thing they probably would benefit from is to get some sort of a dot sustainer, some sort of a healer that like even like is able to apply dots on the enemy. So, you know, to like amplify the usefulness of dot team. Because right now you mainly play a dot team with Huahua, so she can like boost the ultimate with her own ultimate. And it also boosts attack, which is what the dot damage is scaled off. Blade is also gonna get a rework, and man does he need it. He really is falling short right now. His kit is definitely interesting, but right now basically they released Mighty, who is basically improved version of how Blade is supposed to work. And he's gonna get a rework, and I wonder how are they gonna rework him. Bronya, the first like move turn order unit, that was released. Very good. No, nothing bad. 4 Eidolons on her. Not bad. The 4th one I would say is definitely like big changer to her kit with the added follow-up attack. Caster is not gonna really pull any Eidolons for her because I'm low on Jade. Nothing here as well. Nothing. I have 1 Eidolon for Silver Wolf because I was trying to get more Eidolons or Hanya, and I got more Eidolons on Silver Wolf with that. That is also the reason I unlocked Argenti, because I was like, okay, so I unlocked Silver Wolf, but I still want more Eidolons or Hanya. So I decided to switch to Argenti banner, and unlocked, thanks to that also unlocked Argenti. Then Mighty, who got recently released, I know Eidolons for her, but him and Acheron are one of the few exceptions where I pulled for their for the light cone. I don't usually pull for light cones because I like to collect characters, not just pictures of nothing really. So him and Acheron are the only exceptions where I pull for light cones, because I think they really do bring big change to their kit. Then obviously we have a Rappa, no Eidolons for her as well, nothing for Sunday, nothing for Ratio, nothing for you. And then I have 2 Eidolons for Velt. And his is triggered. Yeah, well, his Eidolons, I'd say they are not that big of a game change. Like, they obviously improve him, but nothing so immensely great. And then I have 3 Eidolons on fucking Gepard. Oh, these, like, if you don't have an Aventurine, sure, Gepard can be somewhat useful, because he is he's the only really proper shielder outside of Aventurine. But here's the thing. Aventurine does everything better than Gepard does. If you get Aventurine, you can like throw Gepard into a trash can, because he just becomes absolutely useless for you. Aventurine is straight up 100 times better than Gepard. And when eventually he's gonna become part of the like selectable Lost Pity counter, then why would you ever decide to go for Gepard over Aventurine? That's just insanity. It's like, I don't know, like, there are people who probably like playing with Gepard. I personally, story-wise and gameplay-wise, I find Gepard insanely boring. And I guess I'm not really gonna talk about the 4-star and their Eidolons, because except for Mose, every single my 4-star unit has 6 Eidolons. And Mo's probably gonna get his very soon as well, because he's gonna be a part of the Anaxa banner. Alright. Man, it's been a while since I reevaluated my units again. I wanted like back. It's been a while when I thought about making some my personal tier list of characters, and I still want to kind of do it. I want to like compare it like based on the versions of each game and how it developed. But it would take a lot of time, and we'll see if I do it. So many characters that came out. Like, the game started with what? Like, maybe like 20 characters and something like that? Probably a little bit more. Maybe a little bit more. I guess I can count it out, can I? 1, 2, 3. Only 3 in here. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, 20 characters. Huh, I got it right. 20 characters, then plus Trailblazer, obviously. And I'm just talking about start of the 1.0, because then you can also add their Jing Yuan at the second half of the patch. So 20 characters, and now we are at 64. That's like that's insane. Like how many more characters we have right now. And I have almost all of them, but not all of them, because that's just like getting all the characters. That's obviously you can get very close, or obviously you could do it, but man, you need to have some really insane amount of extra income to be able to pull it off. And I would say I got also pretty immensely lucky with my pulls, I'd say. We apparently also gonna get a free... We are gonna get a free character, like free limited character in the future. They didn't specify, like from how they described it, it sounded like there is gonna be a new character, like new limited character, and we're gonna get that new limited character for free. That's how I interpreted it in the last stream. They might be just like, look, you can pick one of the limited characters from the roster of your choosing. Or maybe, I don't know. Or maybe it just, we'll see. I wonder how it's gonna be. They said it's gonna be somewhere in the future. You need my luck? Yeah. Like, if I were losing almost every pity, I would definitely not have this big of a roster, that's for sure. I would probably not even, like, commit that hard to these characters. Like, come to think of it, I'm just gonna look through characters I was considering skipping, and then I decided not to. So, Sealy, I guess kinda Jing Yuan, Blade I was considering skipping. I skipped Huahua, but then on rerun I got her. And I guess not really. Lingsha, I definitely was considering skipping Lingsha. Argenti, I was definitely intent to skip, but then I pulled him when I was getting Hanya Eidolons. Guess kind of Run May, but then we got the announcement that Ratio is gonna be for free, so I said like it's gonna be the only character I'm gonna get in this version, so decided for pull for Run May anyway. Then I was considering skipping Robin, but then I decided not to, obviously. 3B. And that's probably basically it. Alright, no, we started 21. I forgot Marge because I didn't count her in the hunt line here because back then she was only preservation. So yeah, 21 characters were available at the start of the game. Interesting. So interesting. So I'm thinking, like, what are the 4-star that we... How many 4-star character we got? outside of the from the which we have from the start. Those are from the start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 4-star characters. I'm not gonna count the extra form or March, really, because that's really not a new character. 9 4-star character, and then we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34 5-star characters. 34 5-star characters and only 9 4-star characters. Man, oh man. Okay, I think that's gonna be it for today. I'm basically just talking and not doing anything. I thank you for watching. I thank you for joining me on this bit of a ramble about Honkai. I really just mainly talked and played. Like, the Apocalyptic Shadow took no time. And then I just kept talking. And maybe, hopefully, I'm gonna stream at some time again, but wonder what and why. Like, there's not much I can stream in Honkai right now, because obviously I'm waiting for to play the story with my friend, which apparently we're gonna be probably playing it Friday, because that's the soonest she is gonna be available. But I do have some other games I kinda wanna stream. Like, I like a few months ago started streaming the Pokemon X Nuzlocke playthrough, and I fully intend to continuing on that. It's just like there's never, like, there are other stuff that usually takes precedence over me streaming Pokemon. So yeah, we'll see. I thank you for watching, and hopefully see you some other time. Hopefully soon. But for now, bye bye.